Is it going yet? Not yet. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Thinking about it. What's up, guys? La 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 la. Good to see you here tonight. Another Tuesday edition of Flight Club, hanging out. La la la. I don't know what he's doing. Checking for level, I guess. Is that what you're doing, man? You checking?
I'm on the level.
Be on the level, man. Level up with us, man.
I'm on the level with you.
What are you doing?
I was checking this. I'm checking the Teflon down there. That's nice stuff.
Isn't that cool?
That's really nice. I didn't even
John
notice
Holligan sent us that, man.
Oh, man, what a big difference.
Isn't that a difference, man?
Yeah. You know what that reminds? That reminds me of a Trojan.
Only it would remind him of that.
Yeah, that's nice. I mean, you can tell a huge difference. There's way less friction.
Yeah, it makes a lot of difference, man.
In case your pilot wants to eject, but you don't plan on that guy ejecting, do you?
Well, nobody likes premature ejection.
I think you need to put the Haktua girl back in the back seat.
Yeah. She's going viral, man. Did you know that?
You know her dad's a pastor.
Did you know she was a school teacher and she's been fired from her job?
Oh, she's been fired from her job? I tend to think
job.
she's going to do okay within the next month or so.
Yeah, well, they said that she was, I think, an elementary school teacher, and they fired her because all the kids were going around spitting on each other.
Spit on this.
Yeah. Oh, you got to spit on that.
Yeah, that's mom and dad caught wind of that. No, we just need a private time when this tough time.
I know, right?
She's out there making money on it more than they're ever going to have.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Society is. It depends on what society we're talking about there. But as far as the United States go, we're doomed. They can't even count. I mean, they do a Dodge 4x4 and they go over there and equals 8. 4x4 equals 8. You've seen them right on the truck. 4x4 is 8.
No.
She's not on the level. 16, She's off kilter. He
leveling up.
It. Anyway, airplane time.
What's up, guys? Yes, Phil, we're going to fly. We are actually going to try to get it broke in.
The Philmeister's on the show, huh?
Hopefully, we got.
He's my South American dealer. Sorry.
We got everything pretty much plumbed up. I got to get the smoke tank plumbed. It's in there. Got to get that done. But between his schedule, my schedule, show schedule, work schedule, business schedule,
OnlyFans page.
Well, it's like there ain't enough time and enough of us to go around.
Can you imagine how many people we'd have on if we had the Hot Tool girl on here next week?
Yeah.
Maybe we can get an impersonator.
You think? Oh, man. I tell you, I hate that she got fired, though. That's sad.
Consequences, man. You know, it's kind of...
You go viral.
Do you ever remember anybody back in the day saying, you know, whatever you say in public, right? You're in public. You can say whatever you want, but you can't. But you can. But you can't. But you can. So make up your mind, right?
What is it? You might offend somebody now.
Oh, I know. You see that the France passed that law of you can't have a pocket knife, can't have any knife on you, or it'll take you right to jail.
Oh, man.
Because everybody's stabbing everybody because they don't have guns. So now they're going to take away the knives, and they think that's going to stop. Well, what do you think they're going to use if they don't have a knife?
Hammer. A level.
Well,
yeah.
If you have a level in your pocket, nothing sticks in here. I think it goes whoosh, all kinds of air. Yeah. I heard that Trump was practicing for his debate for Thursday night at the old folks' home. Everybody's filling their pants as he's talking to them.
Yeah, right.
What'd you say? Anyway,
so you had some great flying this weekend.
Oh, it was awesome. We had a great time. It was 101 in the shade. It was hot.
Yeah, but it was a dry heat. It's not humid here, really, which is shocking considering we actually got some rain yesterday.
Yeah, that was good.
We got between a quarter and a half an inch, which...
Well, it was almost an inch in my bucket in the back of the truck. Of course, I was driving.
Yeah, we can see one. That was. Yeah, my grass looked a lot better this morning. Not
the corn. The corn that was like this is now looking like this.
Yeah, exactly.
It's on its way,
But yeah, man, we had some great flying, and if you guys have not seen the drone footage that we put up today, it was amazing. A friend of ours, Connor, that just recently joined our new friend. He's
the only one that knows how to fly a drone.
Exactly, and he flies racing drones, and
that's the first time he's done it, right? I mean, since a long time.
I don't know. I mean,
he said it was because he's you know, he could do freestyle,
Yeah.
but following somebody around, you know, that's a job.
Well, I'll tell you, it looks amazing. If you guys
I liked
haven't
it.
seen it, we're going to give you
Oh, we're gonna do a
little
debut on
we
it.
can't play the music for it, of course. So hopefully you guys will enjoy this. If you have not seen it,
Kirby's selling his P-47. You see that?
yeah, I did see that.
And I
It's
asked
like,
him,
what
I
a
said, "Do you just
shame,
want a
man.
zero,
What are you doing?
or
What
is
are
he
you
just wants-"
doing?
His mom's sick, so that's why he's got to do it. And plus,
Yeah.
he's trying to take care of her, so he's doing the honorable, dutiful thing.
I hear you. Well, guys, we're going to give you a awesome shot right here of a great video that Connor filmed for us this weekend, and we got it edited and put together. So I hope you guys will enjoy this. If you haven't seen it, and if you want to go check it out, go to Jeff's Custom RC and check it out later. But we're going to show you this right here. Mike said, yeah, I'm going to mute it. Got to mute it. Got to mute it. Can't even enjoy the sound here. So, but yeah, so this is the Huck, as we call it.
Yeah, look at your angle of attack, man. I'm doing 80 degrees right there.
I mean, that thing is heavy, guys. Believe it or not, it for what it is, it's pretty heavy.
It's got good presence in the air, though.
But
I mean, look at that
looks-
vertical.
I mean, look at that. Yeah, it just flies and looks amazing.
After that next pass down the runway, then it really goes vertical. I get a little pickup speed.
And like I said, with the editing, trying to keep it in frame,
It's hard.
he did a great job with this, especially for the first time.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really good
And
job.
of course, you know, he didn't want to hit the plane either. So
That's what they did on the first one, on the first F-14 for flight test. They
Oh,
hit
really?
the wing and it doomed in.
Oh yeah, see, there you go.
Yeah, watch this. I pick
Look
up
at
a
the
little
shadow on the
speed. I come
ground,
down
man.
there. Look at that shadow going straight down the runway. Look at that vertical right there. 290s, baby, straight up. Bing!
And they said it couldn't be done.
And it didn't even fall apart.
This is
Look at that. Now look at that shot over the
that's
town. Look at
beautiful.
that.
Settling in. Look at there.
Yeah, watch that bank turn.
Yeah, we'll give you sound effects since we can't play the music for it.
Man, it was fun.
But yeah, I mean, it just the presence in the air, guys. The video still doesn't do it justice.
No.
I mean, it is a big plane in the air, and when it flies by, it just looks amazing. It was a beautiful day. Like I said, no humidity. It was hot, so we can't wait to see how this jet performs when the weather's nice and cool, nice crisp morning.
Yeah, because it was over 100 when we were flying this, and we
Yeah.
did sweep the wings. It was 2 flights after this, I think.
Yeah, we did. We have video.
But he had to
sweeping
go
the
home.
wings.
He went because he had to
Yeah.
go. He went to go do something. But
yeah,
this was a good flyby. I like the
Yeah.
shadow right down there. Come on.
oh, the shadow looks nasty on the ground.
Look at those
too.
bunch of old farts down there.
But yeah, the videos just don't do it justice. I mean, it looks so good in person,
The sky was nice
and it
blue.
sounds amazing.
Yeah, you don't have that high whine. It's nice. It's nice low tone whoosh.
Exactly.
Look at that blue, man.
It's
it
beautiful,
looks like
man.
the Simpsons
I'm
background.
telling you, doesn't even look real. But
He almost
this
hit
is,
me right there. Boom! Right there. That was the closest he ever got.
But that's the thing. Connor is going to get even more and more practice doing this with us
Oh, yeah.
because he's going to start shooting for us when we fly. So we'll have some great video coming for you guys.
Yeah,
because
that's a good
there's
shot
the
right
money
there.
shot
Look
right
at
there.
that, boy.
Gotta love the sound effects.
Look
right?
at that background.
Mhm.
Get a belly shot. Man, that's a
Yes.
nice deep blue in the sky behind the white puffy
It
clouds.
is. And the camera he's shooting with is 4K, so it's just amazing.
Was that a GoPro he had on there?
No, it's I don't know. It's just a camera that he got that shoots in 4K. It's a little tiny camera, man. It's not big as nothing.
Oh, okay, so it was,
No, GoPro isn't that small.
yeah.
But yeah, he considering this was one of the first time he flies a lot of racing and things like that. So considering that this was his more or less first time kind of chasing,
It was great.
I think he did really good,
That's a good shot,
especially
too.
in keeping with his worrying about hitting the jet.
Yeah, that was his first time.
And you know, once like he and Wayne and myself get more coordinated, talking to each other and flying,
When did he go?
you know, we'll know what we're gonna do. He'll know what we're gonna do.
Yeah, and then you don't have to talk. Everybody
Yeah.
knows.
Everybody kind of, you know, will.
It's
know
a learning
what's going on.
process.
Um,
We're barely functional as it is. Man, I really go out way out on that field on the approach. Think how far out I am. You don't realize how far out you are until you get above and you can look down.
And this is our field, guys, over in Kinston, North Carolina. And like I said, you see the strip, and the grass is brown right now. It looks like frost hit it because of the dry conditions we've had. Normally it's lush and green like the field, but it's amazing how brown it is right now, considering.
Yep.
But
that was fun. That was a fun day.
And then some good shots of the plane at the end of the video too, guys. There's some money shot there in the air.
Yeah, when are you going to fix that nose in your spare time?
Well, whenever I get the guy to bring it to me, I can bandage that nose up, respackle it, repaint it.
I got it in the car.
You know a guy?
I got it in the car.
Look at that, man. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
I fix that nose. We'll get the sticker kit. Evidently, already that's a relic. They don't even sell it
Yeah,
anymore.
it's been discontinued, guys.
How's
believe
that?
it or not. I mean, they've just done away with it, I guess, because it was the Master Series, and I guess there weren't enough masters to build it. I don't really.
I think that's what scared everybody away. If I can do it, anybody can do it.
Well, I mean, you know, it's one of those things where it's a lot of thinking and working.
It's a big, long hand job. I can tell you that.
You know, it's what it is. And like I say, I'm trying to see my stuff up here, guys, in case you're wondering what I'm doing here. Looking at everything here.
You better do a roll call.
Yeah, let's go down the list of guys in here tonight and see who we got. We've got CVO Hobo. What's up, buddy? Let's see to the beginning of the list. We have Victor RC Jets, Ken Wade. What's up, lucky man?
No kidding, man. Drop that golden horseshoe. Let someone else win something.
We've got, let's see, let me get up back on this thing here. We've got Johnny Stansel. Of course, everybody knows Wayne Schreiber. Scott Monarch. We've got John Holligan hanging out with us tonight. How you doing, John? Philip Camp, Silver Fox RC, Shadow Ops. How you doing, Eric? We got Mom in the house with the thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that button. Let's see. We got Fly High RC. What's up, man? How you doing there, Jeff Rowe? Dan Colio. What's up, buddy? Good to see you here, man. Jared Kirby. Good to have you here as always. Craig Bevan, Jeff in Lower Alabama, or LA Jeff, as I like to call him. We have going down the list, Church Lady, which is isn't that special? We've got your sister up in the house, man.
She here?
Robert Ortliff. How are you, man? Good to have you here tonight. Let's see. Don't want to miss anybody right now. Reckham Roy. What's up, man? Glad to have you. Carl Zavalny. How you doing, buddy? Let me see. Going down. Paul McNeil. Man. All you guys coming in here tonight. We appreciate each and every one of you guys hanging out with us here tonight, as always. And so we flew the F-14. We flew the Viper jet many times from Hobby King, the HK. Wasn't it HK? Yeah.
Yeah, the one behind you?
The Viper. No, the green one.
The one behind you?
Yeah, over here. That one. Right there in the chair. That is an amazing flying jet, guys.
That's all he did. That's all he flew besides the timber.
It's
Don't you fly it like 10 minutes, 11 minutes?
Yeah, I'm getting about 10, 11 minutes out of it. With
fly so good.
6S, two 3-cell packs in it, guys, that Hobby King recommended and sent to us with it. And gear attached, it flies incredible.
Yeah, the only thing that'd make it better is retractable landing gear, but that'd be another $100.
And really, not that it needs it, but if they'd have put that little gyro that they put in the F-16 that they put out.
You want that one?
Well, I'm just saying it would lock it in.
I mean, I have it.
It's pretty dialed in, but I mean, even in wind this weekend, I was flying it, and it just handles and flies.
We had a crosswind at the end of the day pretty bad.
Yeah, and it did great. And then the the Timber, the V3 Tundra. I got too many Timbers, Tundras, everything. But the V3 Tundra, guys, that Hobby King has in the red and the green one as well. We have the green one. Flies amazing. And even in wind, again, it just handles. And I'm getting, about 15 minutes out of that?
A long time. He gets bored.
I'm flying a 3600 in it, and it carries it very well. I've actually flown up to a 4000.
He never obeys the rules. He's worse than me.
And it flies great. And with proper throttle management, I've got my timer set at 8 minutes. and I'm coming out of the
I
throttle.
don't even know why you
I'm-
have a timer on it. You never check it.
I mean, well, I listen to it. She talks to me, man. You know.
That was me blowing in your ear while you're trying to fly.
But yeah, probably about 15 minutes of flight time out of that one, and touch and goes. It just flies great.
It does.
And it's a decent size. What's up, EQ? How you doing, buddy? You've been busy as a squirrel here lately, man.
Two squirrels. He's
he
busier
don't-
than two
He
squirrels.
doesn't stop, man. He's like working on that B-17 and putting in the glass and putting in the tars and putting in the everything, man. I mean, it's
He's
like,
gonna have one built for anybody.
I'm telling you, man. He's like, don't sleep, I don't think. But yeah, that's going to be nice too, man. I hope you get it up soon and see how that does for you. But let's see, what else did you fly this weekend?
I flew the big fat girl.
Yeah, you did. He flew the GB, which I have video of, and we call her the fat bottom girl.
Yeah, she flew
that's
good.
that's the girl nobody wanted.
Nobody wants it, but Hunter loves it.
Hunter does love it.
You either love it or you hate it. So far we got 99.9% everybody hates it,
Yeah,
and one guy that loves it. Well, two, me, I love it
yeah,
because I was there. I resurrected it, but
yeah.
flies great.
But the funny thing about it is, this thing's probably a 30-year-old Great Plains model.
Probably.
And I found one actually for sale on eBay. You know
A
how much
lot.
you're asking for this thing?
a lot
In the box,
in the box.
$2,500,
Dude,
man.
Power to you if you can get it.
For a Great Plains GB, man.
I mean, mine for sale, ready to go for $19.99, plus
Hey,
tax and shipping.
everything has a price tag, man.
It's true. Everybody has a price tag. Jay
yeah.
Leno bought the wife. They were driving along the East Coast up, where the district people up there in the north.
Yeah.
And they were wherever the big houses are on the water. And the wife seen this one house, like, it's kind of like on the end of the little thing that sticks out, the one
Right,
house that
yeah.
everybody, she goes, man, I sure would like to have that house. So anyway, they went home. He didn't think about it. He went back to that house, talked to the owner, says, hey, I'd like to buy your house. Oh, well, it's not for sale. I says, okay.
What's your I don't want to sell it price?
He says, I want you to leave everything. Leave everything. Take your personal stuff. I want all the furniture. I want the house. I want everything. They worked out a deal, bought the house. Everybody's happy.
Everything's got a price tag.
Yeah, I
man,
get
I'm
happy when I buy a new toilet for my house.
telling you. Yeah.
$99 special
The
from
Grand
Lowe's.
Throne.
Not a $50 million
Uh-huh.
establishment.
Yeah, Craig, it was a Great Plains GB in the box, brand new, and it was $2,500.
That's
man.
nuts.
And it's probably, I guess that model's probably 25 or 30 years
I
old
don't
at
know how old
least.
it is.
It's got to be.
20 cc.
I mean,
But Legend sells the GB, but it's a flat nose. It's like a later model of the GB, not the elongated one, but it's the same short one, but it's got that flat nose, not the.
yeah, exactly.
This one looks sexier.
Right. Well, it's because it's rounded like a big
Well,
boob.
why is it? What's
You
with
know
the
what I mean?
square nose? I mean, maybe you guys know. Let me get a picture of it.
Well, that was more, well, they were both.
I don't know if it's an
Pylon racers. They
upgraded
were both
version
Pylon
or-
racers, weren't they?
I don't know.
Hey, Phil, thanks for coming in, man. Enjoy your company, buddy. Appreciate you, dude. Yeah, I don't get that either.
What else we got going?
Let's see. Connor flew his A10 64 millimeter.
that's right.
a
That
lot
thing
of
flew good.
times. He flew great high alphas with the 70 millimeter F-16 from E-Flight.
That's right. And then don't forget the UMX thing.
Yeah, that was the little. What was it? That's the
The
that's the
Voodoo.
racer, the Voodoo. Yeah,
Purple and green with the checker.
gold. Yeah,
He flew the heck out of that.
Yeah, he did fly that.
He's doing great. Everything he did was perfect all day long. It's kind of pissing me off, right? You're around everybody, do everything right, you land right, take off right, you do all the tricks, and bring it back somewhere right there. Like, I don't know what it was, like towards the end of the day before he had to go. He dorked a little landing and knocked the nose off. The magnetic nose goes dink, and I said, he's human.
Wow.
He's human.
Yeah.
Tough to be good looking like that, have all the talent. Plus, he does all the 3D work. Plus, he works. Anyway, he does everything right.
Got a physics degree.
Physics degree.
and
I got a
master's
physics degree.
in
I failed
CAD
it.
Camp.
I'm a little off.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You got to love math.
I'm practicing for my
physics degree. Yeah, Jared said he flew a GB once, but it was a handful. Well, Wayne flies this one really good.
Yeah,
man.
this
I
one
mean,
tracks nice. I did a
yeah.
little magic onto it. If you follow the manual, like the instruction manual, they tell you to put everything in the middle or up on top of the nose. Well, I can't do that because I know that's not going to fly good because that makes it top heavy on the fuselage. So It's going to do this. So I take my 2 pounds. Is it a 6,000? That car battery? That's
Yeah,
in
that's
the
a,
big
that's
brick.
a heavy brick.
It's a 2 pound 6 cell
RC
6,000,
lifeboat.
and I put it underneath the wing in that fake little bubble, and it hangs below. I got everything hanging below the wing, which gives me that pendulum effect. Man, that thing just tracks straight on takeoff,
And
doesn't
it
it?
hums coming down in a.
Yeah, it's good. He hates it, and he still watches me fly it.
Yeah. Well, I just want to paint it. I mean,
The other guys at the field said I wouldn't fly that thing in the dark.
well, I just want it painted. It's got where fiberglass has been.
You can paint it all you
it's
want.
got-
I'll bring it over.
It needs to be done.
I'll drop it over.
It needs it desperately.
Everybody tells me that.
It needs a canopy.
I fly it. I just fly it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anybody got a canopy? I guess we could figure out but that canopy looked weird from Legend. It doesn't look like the same that's on mine because mine's short and stubby.
Yeah.
Well, it's short and stubby. But the other one's like elongated on that weird, on the new one.
Well, we could always mold one, heat mold.
Well, we
one.
get to get all this time to paint and to trim and to build the T-28 and then to fly that. And then you got the Beaver and then you got the P-47 and then you got the we get to write this stuff down.
Yeah, well, I know I can't keep you on task as it is. But yeah, the T-28, I'm going to get everything
Start it this weekend.
put in here, hopefully run it and get it done. I wanted to fly my P-47 again this weekend, but that didn't happen because of the winds, and I'm just not risking my nice airplanes in the wind like that, especially a direct crosswind. And it was.
Yeah, it did get nasty there in the end.
Yeah, it was just straight across, bam. And
Well, we had fun because you were flying the Tundra, and then
Yep.
I was flying my little 260 from Precision Aerobatics, Precision
yeah,
something. This expensive little carbon fiber
3D plane.
balsa. Anyway, he was flying and I was flying, and we almost hit, right?
yeah,
That was awesome.
yeah, it was cool.
I'll
We-
make
we
sure
were
that my
having fun.
propeller is going to go into his fuselage. His propeller is not going into my fuselage.
Uh-huh.
We were really close, man. You could see just almost, but we didn't.
Philip said someone's coming to buy the yellow Mustang mixed emotions, but got a good price.
Money
Well-
usually soothes over all the heartaches. of
Yeah,
selling
it
one.
does, because then you can go buy a new one.
Oh, I got to sneeze.
Look, short and stubby. Is that code for something? Yes. F you, Kenny. That's what it's a code
That's it,
for.
Kenny. I'm going to slash those bus tires. Better not park that thing on the street where I have access.
Nobody's talking about midgets in here, Kenny. Calm down, man.
I dated a midget once.
Nothing shocks me there.
Actually, it's his dwarf.
Yeah, well, you flew the PT Stearman this
Oh, yeah, we
weekend,
forgot the
right?
PT-17.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing flies good, too. It's
Yeah.
getting a little kind of wacky with that crosswind, but it flies great.
Yeah, I gave Wayne that plane and custom painted and everything. It looked really nice, and he's been enjoying it, flying that a lot.
Yeah.
Um,
It's got 6 pounds of nose weight for a 3-pound model.
hey, it's a Dynam. What can I say, man? It
Flies good.
flies good with enough weight in it, but that plane was tail heavy as crap right out of the box, man. And yeah, I had to pack the front end full of weight. Yeah, guys. All right, Mom said we got 34 watching
Do we?
and only 20 thumbs up. So, well, I guess I could hit my own thumbs up, couldn't I? Yes, I can.
Where's your
So-
thumb been?
Right here.
Where's it been?
That's like the waiter that came to the table and had his thumb in the guy's soup. And the guy said, "Hey, man, your thumb's in my soup." He said, "Well, yeah, doctor told me to keep it warm because I have an infection in it." And the guy said, "Well, stick it up your butt." He said, "Well, I do that while I'm back in the kitchen." Oh, man. Wah, wah, wah. Little humor there for you guys. Yeah, all in all, man, it was a good flying day Saturday. We stayed
great.
all day from about, you were there at 6:30 in the morning. I
Oh,
think.
yeah. I'm there for
And,
almost 14 hours every Saturday, literally.
and,
Before 7, quarter
yeah,
to 7.
I got there about 8 and stayed till about what,
He always shows up
7:30-ish?
late.
Well,
Sleeps
I
in.
sleep in a little bit. I mean,
No
he
way,
only
man.
lives like 10
The
minutes.
good
from
weather,
field,
man.
so-
I had everything out ready to rock when he got there. I didn't have to work on anything till 4, then start flying at 5.
Yeah,
That was nice.
yeah.
I get mocked at.
Jared said, I flew something the other day that I was very impressed with. Fellow guy at our club bought one of the new E-Flight 1.2
Oh,
meter
nice.
P-47s on 4S, was fast, agile, and locked in. Best flying foamy I've flown. Very nice, man. Very good to hear. I don't even know if I've seen that E-Flight. I've seen
No,
it,
you
I'm
haven't.
sure.
No,
No,
You
you
haven't.
don't think?
mm-mm.
Wow.
You just don't. You haven't. You've been busy. The client was late by 20 minutes and backed up your whole schedule all day.
All day. No, it's actually
You couldn't even get on your
35 minutes.
phone. You couldn't do any fixing on the
I didn't eat
editing.
lunch till 4:15 today, and then I still was able to get out the video. So yeah, but a lot of things coming in and going quickly at Legend Hobby, guys.
Yeah, what about the, you know, if we get enough, we're giving something away.
Well, exactly, and that's the thing. We are trying to give away a RV8 with the old Crow scheme and a 35cc motor together,
How hard do you have
guys.
to try to give something away?
Well, you got to get enough subscribers to our channel, along with Legend Hobby on YouTube, and then
Do we know?
followers.
Do we know where they are on? The number?
I haven't talked to Joe yet. I texted him today, but he's off this week. So this is his off week. So
I have an off every week.
Really? I don't ever get a week off, so I wouldn't know what that was.
Well, I'm
like.
off every week.
Yeah. So you are?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway,
Well,
so
do you know why a horse never gets divorced?
I have no clue.
Because he's always in a stable relationship.
Okay. Keep your day job.
Snow
Yeah.
River liked the F-14 video.
Hey, Snow, I appreciate it, man. Again, we had a great time shooting that, and
It was fun.
that was the first time for our drone pilot to do that. So
Yeah.
it's only going to get better and better, guys. So we're going to have more footage because that's going to be incorporated in our videos.
And we
because
did go full throttle with the 90s with the wings swept.
swept the wing.
And it started to list to the right. I thought that was odd. Shouldn't it list to the left? If you got 290 spinning this way, wouldn't it take the airframe and want to go that way?
I don't know. I'm filming and I see Wings got the wing swept and he's coming in. And all of a sudden, it just keeps going. I'm like,
Yeah.
where's he going?
Well, yeah, I was coming in, you know, if this is the center of the runway, it's supposed to be doing this. Well, I came down, I was picking up speed, I had full throttle, just testing it, and it literally started listing like this. And I put input to bring it back and correct it, and it would not take it. So I had to back off the throttle, throw out the wings, everything came back. So whatever it is, it didn't like it.
Well, we swept the wings on it like 4 times.
Yeah.
And it didn't change. Pitch did not change.
No, I thought that was odd. I figured,
yeah, you think the nose would drop.
Yeah,
in
you
it
think
a
the
little
nose
bit.
would box and you got to up the elevator, and nothing. It was weird.
Nothing.
That thing
It was
flies like a giant
amazing.
glider. You could land it with the wings
Yeah,
swept. and
we
it'd be
talked
fine.
about landing it with the wings
It's
swept.
impressive. That's the most. It has so much presence in the air. It's so big.
It's big. 57-inch wingspan with the
No,
wings.
72.
72 with the wings out. 47.
Well,
with
the
swept.
fuselage is 2 foot.
Yeah, exactly.
And
It's
then you
heavy,
got,
man.
like, 2 foot of
I
wing on
mean,
each
when
side.
I'm hucking this thing, it's like it's heavy. You can feel it. I mean, it's like, yeah, you know, you got to kind
Next
of.
time when you throw it, pull your skirt down.
You think? Uh-huh.
It was a good huck.
It was good. I mean, every time I've thrown it, it just
I know.
It's
It's just
on.
so nice that it leaves
yeah, it keeps
instead
going.
of
It keeps
duplicating
leaving.
that first one
Yeah,
with nothing.
yeah. So once we can get the T28 broke in, possibly this weekend, get the motor right on that, I'm going to get all the electronics laid out on the inside, get them affixed to where they need to be. I'm actually thinking I'm going to put an extra tray in the bottom of this airplane just to really clean things up and to put my receiver pack, the ignition pack, and the smoke pack.
You got so much stuff in this thing. You don't have any room for anything in that thing. Underneath that thing is packed.
Well, not if I put one more tray in there. That'll clean up everything. You won't see any wires or nothing.
Aren't you high? I mean, how
I got
how
plenty of
much
room.
does this come down
it
into the
doesn't come
fuselage?
down very far, but about here, and then you got all the way down to here.
So right above
You
there,
got a good 3 or 4 inches. of
man, you got
space,
so
yeah.
much crap in there. That's
Yeah. But it's neat, and it will be neater.
man. If you can
when
get
it's
this thing to
finished.
fly, you can build anything.
And so yeah,
Technical,
that's
highly
going to be
technical.
nice.
And everybody's mufflers are coming in, aren't they?
Yeah. So Thomas did say today that they are going to get the mufflers shipped out. Everything is ready to go, and they are going to start getting those out to everybody. So I know you guys will be happy to hear that. And hey, Dan, thank you, man. I was in the pool all day at my house on Sunday. So
Well, you say he looks
feel
sexy
you.
and I don't. What? I look like pancake mix, and he looks tan.
I'm blending in with the chair, man. What can I say? I just keep getting darker.
I could bring up something that's a lot wider than that.
I mean, oh no, we don't need to see all this, especially with the no tread shoes, man. I
What are
mean,
you talking about?
they're like you slip.
These
down.
are my boss's shoes. Matter of fact, he was looking for these shoes. We're talking about these shoes right here.
Uh-huh.
the guy that I work for, his wife went through the closet and everything that he doesn't wear, she was throwing away. She goes, "You want these?" And man, they look brand new. I said, "Heck yeah." So it was the very next day he went to go look for his shoes. And I'm in the room and he goes, "Man, have you seen my shoes? They were just in my closet." I had them on my feet. I couldn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing. He didn't ask me. He wasn't talking to me.
Swear, I don't have them.
I don't have them, man.
Haven't seen them.
I haven't seen them.
He might start questioning his wife if he starts seeing you wearing his clothes and shoes. Man.
Well, Dan says it's hotter than a coal miner's butthole here, about 108. Well, how hot is a coal miner's butthole usually?
Well, that was here Saturday. It was what, 101?
It was 101 in the shade.
Mhm. But it's a dry heat. It's like Vegas heat right now. Normally we have humidity so thick here you can cut it with a knife. You walk outside, it's like walking into a bowl of soup. But
That's
we
true.
have only had one small rain in what, almost 3 weeks?
Yeah, that was first one, and everybody thought everything was going to die if we didn't get any rain.
Yeah, I mean, it's bad. Carl said, "Is anyone going to Freedom Fest Southeast Modelers?"
Freedom Fest? Is that where those 420 things in the South, or what is that?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I'll be a pattern.
I'm kind of like a homebody. I really don't leave our field. It's everything I can do to get to our field.
Exactly. That's kind of how I am too, man.
Why do I got an
So,
arrow
yeah.
on my head? Can you take that off? It's really bothering me.
A what?
See that arrow?
Arrow? Take
There
that
you
off,
go. Man, I feel
Tom?
better.
Let me point at you a little bit. But yeah, so and this Saturday you've got something to do, so
I got to go to a wedding or a funeral, however you want to label it.
either or, it's about one and the
You
same.
know, they're
man.
young. Oh, forever.
Yeah.
You better learn how to forgive and forget.
What time is that?
Right in the middle of the day.
Oh, see, man.
You know what would be the best? Have you ever seen anybody have a wedding at like 7 in the morning on Saturday? Wouldn't that be great?
There you
You
go.
get it all done.
Wrap it
You
up.
got the whole rest of the day.
Wrap it up for everybody.
You could
else.
feed everybody before they left, so they didn't have to go
Have
anywhere and
breakfast.
eat, and then everybody be happy and be
Done.
glad to come to your wedding. But at 1 o'clock in the
No.
day, you can't do anything in the morning. You can't do anything in the afternoon.
See, man,
Gotta go.
that's what I'm talking about. It's like I don't do weddings and funerals if I can absolutely help it because
Funerals. Yeah,
it takes up your whole day, man.
it does.
And it's sad, but
It's not
you know,
fun.
it's what it is. And
You know, death is part of life.
it is.
I don't know which part is living, but
Mm-hmm. Snow said it's still too cold to swim here. Current temps is 54 or less.
54
Well,
or less?
our pool temperature of our water, I think, at the house is about. I think it was about 90 degrees on Sunday. That was the temperature of the water in
That's
the
the
pool.
temperature of the water?
Yeah, which
From
I like.
shallow end?
I like it warm.
Why is
So-
that one end like yellow? And then the rest of it's like a dark.
Well, no, we have an ool. See, there's no P in it.
Oh, really?
So yeah, really. So ours is not like that.
Is that why I don't get invited over?
Yeah, you would get invited, but you haven't ever even been without a shirt
No,
on.
I'd be Bill
I
Murray.
think you'd be like a
I'd be
damn-
Bill Murray. I'd leave you a baby Ruth.
No, you'd be like a vampire and turn into dust sitting right there on the edge of the pool. Tim,
You wouldn't have to turn the
bring
lights
in
on.
more sunshine. Can we get the rain? Make
This-
it rain, baby. Make it rain.
I like that kind of rain.
I'm telling you. Yeah, and Tim, I'm so sorry, man, about your
Killer
beloved
planes.
dog,
Killer
man. I hate that.
planes. Where's
Tim,
Denise?
Tim lost his dog, man.
What?
So it's been a hard.
How long? I mean, how many years did you have the dog?
It's been sad for him, man. I've been there, but
I didn't realize how hard it was to put down a dog you've had around 12 years. I had to put my own down, and it was not fun. It was
it's not.
hard.
I've lost 2 in the past, what, 3.5, 4 years now, and yeah, it's never good. Yeah, the lake where our place is that we go to, the water in our lake, I've seen it up to 92 degrees.
Really? That
Yeah,
warm?
it's like soup. Yeah.
What is it, like 6 feet deep or something?
No, it's the deepest portion is 14 foot. And it gets warm because it's so clear. It's a clear lake. I mean, you almost see the bottom in 6 feet of water.
I've never seen a clear lake around
So,
here.
Well, you have
Everything
this
is so
one.
nasty around here from all the foliage.
Well, this one is beautiful, man. You can stand on the end of our pier and see the bottom on a pretty day.
Looks like Pepto-Bismol gone south.
So yeah, but yeah, Tim, I hate that, man, because I know how that feels, buddy. It's never easy. Denise is staring at you. Can you feel it? Wait a minute. Let's see if we can zone in. Nobody wants. Is that a shirt you have on or your body?
Where am I at? I'm wearing them wire. CIA, NSA.
He's actually
All
that
the
white.
three-letter agencies are wired in.
It's like I said, I'm starting to blend in with the chair, and he's over here getting whiter. I don't know how he does it. You need music?
Oh, I got one chest hair. I just wanted to show her my one chest hair.
Uh-huh. Yeah, get around that wrinkle there, and you'll be able to see it. You got the farmer's tan. You see that?
Just went through open heart surgery.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She yanked my heart out,
Really?
stomped on it, and put it back in.
The fishing is good, man. They have fishing tournaments and stuff. There's a lot of natural lily pads and cover. Plus, there's an inlet from a river and an outlet to another river with a big dam. And so we have perch, bass, brim, catfish. What else? Gosh. We actually have a species that is indigenous to the lake. They're like a type of shrimp because it's a freshwater lake. Actually,
You got shrimp in there too?
it's a certain type, and we also have mussels in the lake. And the pH.
Is that you?
No, the pH stays neutral all the time in that lake.
How do you know? Do you test it?
Yeah, you can test it. Yeah,
I mean, do you test it?
can you
Tell when someone pees in the lake?
No, I'm not looking for that. If I'm testing pH,
So it's an ool with a LAKE on the end.
Yeah, it's a
An
beautiful
ool
lake,
lake.
man. We have alligators that are about
What?
14 feet long.
Freshwater?
That's what an alligator is. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
There's no saltwater alligators?
No.
You sure?
Positive.
There was an alligator farm by Knott's Berry Farm I used to go to when I was a kid. We'd go there all the time. The school would take us there, and they'd show us how he feeds it. And who captures all these alligators so we can come see them?
Well, it's a $75,000 fine if
Is
you're
it?
caught feeding one at this lake. Yes, because it's a state park, and so therefore you cannot interact or feed them. They don't. We have enough swamps and canals around the lake that they don't get in the lake and bother people. There's never been an attack of anybody over the years of the lake being basically established, because it's a man-made. I mean, it's a nature-made lake. But there's only 1/3 more or less kind of populated because the other 2/3 is state park that's owned by North Carolina and it's maintained. And yeah, it's a beautiful place. But yeah, the alligators that are in the canals and the swamps, they're big.
Is there any
So,
airplanes in this show?
yeah, I think so. Right here behind us. And what's up, man? How you doing? Just plain crazy. We got Brendan in here, guys. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Thanks, Wayne. We'll be back in a few. Got them worked up. See how that works. Run off the people, man. Dang. But yeah. Now I used to take my big FMS Beaver and keep it at the lake house and fly it off the water. That thing flies amazing.
Is that the one you sold?
Well, that was the Virgin 1. The Virgin 2's in the trailer.
That's the one that you had that you got back, that you bought back?
No.
I don't know. You got so many, I don't even know which one's which.
No, I sold the Virgin 1 and bought the Virgin 2 from Brian, but I kept my floats off of the Virgin 1. The floats are massive for that airplane too, guys. But let me just tell you, it flies so good off of water with those floats on them. And I've got the sound system on mine, and it just, I'm telling you, if you want a good water plane, that FMS Beaver, this 2 meter, is amazing. And it has great presence in the air. It'll roll, do loops and everything with the floats on it, which I don't think that would be very scale, but it will do it, and it does. It
can be
carries it
done
very well. And I fly anywhere from a 4500 up to a 6200 6S pack in that airplane. So
you see that guy fly that big, I don't know what it was, the Palladius, whatever, 120-inch one on floats at Joe Nall, and he's hovering it.
Yeah, hovering it. Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
That's the float's got to be 8 feet long.
Oh, I know. Well, the floats on this Beaver are almost 4 feet long.
Yeah, so that has to be.
I mean, they're like this big around, man. They're massive. But if I love a float plane, I just think they're beautiful. I want to get a Cessna and put floats on it.
Why?
because I think first of all, Cessna 182 is just a beautiful airplane. They
Doesn't
fly
Marshall
great.
have that? Is that a
Well, the guy that I met at the field weekend before last, I told you we were going to go by his house. The older gentleman,
yeah, the guy you were
he's got a
listening to.
182 that I think is 100 and some inches. I'm gonna
Really?
go look at that one, I think, and see if I can't pick that up. He's also got a set of floats that are silver that'll go with it.
Floating Beaver.
Floating Cessna.
Oh,
But yeah, I do. I love a float plane. And the cool thing about floats, man, if you've got a good snow, you can fly off of snow with floats.
you fly off the grass with floats.
If you got wet grass, you can.
you
sure
didn't even
can.
have wet grass.
Well,
when
that
you
was
flew.
on my Albatross. It's got more bottom like a boat, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that Albatross from Hobby King, that's the Avios. That flies really good. Steve said he said beaver, and you thought Miss Cleaver had the beaver. But yeah, float planes and water planes, man, I just love them. I think they're beautiful. I love being able to fly off of water because you got such a vast open area, you know.
So does my 800-foot by 90-foot field.
Yeah, but again, it's just the scenery is not the same. You know, water. I love water. I just love being on the
Imagine there's water on the other side of the field.
water. There is a pond. What is it, about 2-3?
That's behind the field, though.
Yeah, but
That's behind your back.
Yeah, but you could go over there and fly.
You could. That's an awfully short runway. An awfully
Speaking
short
of float planes, we are actually in the process of working on an old vintage Seamaster. And that's the one that Bill's got that we've taken the
where's
gas
it at?
engine on.
I haven't seen it.
Well, we've got it all apart, and he's got the servos for it. He's got the motor, the ESC.
He has it?
Yeah.
Has he done anything? He doesn't do anything. He doesn't work on airplanes. You do?
Who do you think's doing it?
Is it at your house?
No.
So he just brings
He's
it
got to
over?
get some screws. I know, right?
I mean, we all have 10,000 of every. I don't get it. Why would you have all this airplane stuff and then not have extra screws?
Well, because the servo screws that came with, now that's one thing I'm going to say.
Yeah, that's Phillips.
I'm gonna say,
they're so cheesy.
Hi-Tech makes an amazing servo,
Yeah.
but they put in these Phillips screws that suck with a
Yeah,
nice
one turn
servo.
and
Well, the metal just falls apart on the screw.
nothing's hardened.
And,
Nothing's nothing. So you need
and-
those cap screws.
Yeah, so he needs hex head screws.
Yeah, that's
you know?
right. The 2 millimeters.
Yeah.
Because I got
Yeah.
3,000, 5,000 of them in bags.
Well, he's
but
selling-
I ain't
he
going to
needs to
tell them I
sell
have
some.
any. Because as soon as you tell somebody you have something, do you have any screws I could borrow?
Yeah.
You ever seen anybody borrow screws and bring them back?
Anything for that matter.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
Nope.
But yeah, this is a vintage
Seamaster?
Seamaster, and it's a killer model.
Yeah, it's all balsa, all
all
old school.
balsa, looks good. And we took the old gas engine out of it. We're doing all electric conversion on it, and it's going to be great, man.
Is
that plane's going to be nice. Yeah, the motor he got for it's really nice.
Did he get a prop for it yet?
Yes, he got everything.
What'd he
needed
get?
for it. Whatever you suggested.
I gave you like 3, 4, 5
Yeah,
suggestions.
but I think he went with the one that you gave the best recommendation for I think torque and power.
So was that a 16?
I don't know.
8?
I don't know. You'd have to go back into your notes and look. But he got whatever you recommended. He got the motor that was the best that you recommended in the ESC. I mean, so he did buy everything that I
It's
told him
just
to
been
get.
sitting. It's been 3 weeks. 4
Well,
weeks. It's
I've
been
got
4
the tray
weeks.
made for the rear servos, but he didn't have decent screws because the screws that come with the servos suck.
Yeah.
So he had to get some of those. And what did he say? I need some of them servo screws. Mitch Cormier said that.
Yeah, I shot myself in the foot, didn't I?
Go to RTL Fasteners,
Yeah,
guys.
that's great. You can get what did I do? I did. I got them from RTL Fasteners right there. If you go on eBay where he sells them, he's got his eBay store. You can get the selection of the 2 millimeter, right? The cap screws, and you can get them in what 3/8, 9/16, ½ inch, 5/8, 3/4. Well, you can get a whole assortment. I think you get 3,000 of them.
Yeah,
something
you
like that.
can mix and match or whatever you want.
Yeah, because there's a mix and match. It comes with its own driver, and I think it was all those 3,000 some odd, and it was like $30.
Yeah, I don't think you can get.
You go,
that
why
many
would
for
you?
$30 anymore.
Why would you spend $30 on all those screws? You never have enough screws, right?
Right, exactly, because you always got one loose.
Everything around here breaks. So,
yeah, Seamaster. Who's it made by? You said who did you say it was made by?
let me look it up.
It's old, man. It's probably a 25-year-old plane, but it looks great. He bought it from a hobby shop that he was on a trip, was hanging in the ceiling, really liked it. and the gear can come off of it if you want to use it as a float
Let's
plane,
see.
because
It's
it
a
has gear
Seamaster.
where it can be taxied on grass or asphalt or whatever as well.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's a cool plane, man. And
Seamaster.
what size motor did it have on it? A 36?
RC airplane. Here it comes.
What size motor did we take off of it? Was it a 36?
Oh, that was a 56 Sato 4-stroke.
Yeah.
56, 50.
So we've converted to an electric, the same
It's
size.
an Ace Seamaster 40 kit, something like that.
Yeah.
So it's an Ace product.
Ace.
And that's old school because Ace has been
Ace
has
in
been
place.
gone a long time, hasn't it?
Yeah,
Or
I've
they still in
never
business?
heard of it.
Yeah, Ace been around a long time. I don't know if he's still doing his thing, but show you a picture. You go, sit right there, right?
Yeah, that's his, but his is red and white.
Yeah, his is red and white, but this is a blue one.
Yeah, that's the plane.
But it's all wood and everything, blah, blah, blah. It's cool.
wood
So,
duck.
he doesn't do a glow or anything because you got to figure out how to tune it. I don't know why everybody's so afraid of trying to tune a single cylinder.
Well, but he just doesn't do nothing.
I get it.
like that.
I
So
understand.
if he can throw a battery in it and fly.
It's like, remember when we were over there and someone was trying to start their airplane and we can hear them trying to start their airplane and all you heard for 18 minutes was
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
if it does that the first time, it's going to do that the last time because nothing's being changed.
No.
And then we knew, or I knew, you could tell that it was starving on the bottom end. So you go to the screw closest to the block and you go counterclockwise to open it up to let more fuel in there, and then voila. But we didn't get out there and tell them that because we were fixing something.
Yeah.
We didn't have any time.
Some people they ain't gonna.
Well,
listen
you
to
can't fix everybody's problem. How are you going to learn?
No, that's
My
true,
dad
too.
let me go and fail and then laughed at me.
Yeah.
And then he says, "You don't do it like that." I said, "Well, thanks for the help."
Yeah. Now you tell me.
Yeah.
But you learn something.
that's exactly right. I learned
You learn
something.
what not to do the next time.
Yeah. That's exactly right. And now, yeah, it's same thing. What else we
Yeah.
got? Giving away money, tickets, journeys in town. What are we doing?
What are you doing?
They are the cover band for Journeys coming into town in Greenville.
Really?
Yeah, and you know the park thing right there on the water.
I doubt Steve Perry's gonna be with him.
No, Steve Perry. Have you seen him, man? He's looking his age. What is he, 75?
He made Journey though, man. I'm
Oh
telling
yeah, that voice. You know where he started singing?
Hmm.
Country western bars.
you. Really?
Yeah, and you know what he did for a living while he was singing in country western bars?
No idea.
Repaired chicken coops.
He's a plethora of unusable information.
And don't forget, everybody knows what's the dude Harrison Ford, right? He played in Star Wars, right? Da 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 da. You know what he did before he was an actor?
Hmm.
When he went out to LA, you know how everybody wants to all of a sudden be a star, right? And they want it this month, right? He took the slow route. And he outlived everybody. Everybody fell by the wayside because they're all trying to do it fast. You know what he did? He learned how to carpentry. He learned how to do carpentry. And you know who he was working for? At their homes? Francis Ford Coppola and other directors. And he was doing woodwork.
Hmm.
And then they had him come in and they had him read. He was just on the other side of the people that they were interviewing for a part, but he would read the part that they'd be talking to, right? Because he was there. You know how you. So he says, okay. So he did 300 reads, 300, and then they gave him the part. That's how he got in. See, you can't always get in to the front door.
You can't get this information just
And
anywhere.
on top of that, there was a musician today that was letting me know that he recorded a song, and it was like his first song he's ever recorded.
Hey, John, thanks for coming, man. We appreciate you, and we hope you learned something with this valuable information that we're just giving you
Yeah.
here tonight.
This is great
Because-
stuff.
You don't get this just anywhere.
You can't get this anywhere. You can't even get this in the Inquirer.
You can't buy this.
Inquiring minds usually don't want to know anything. They don't want to huff and puff.
Exactly. Too busy.
All right, what else airplane stuff we got?
Um,
Contest, subscribe, hurry up,
yeah.
or we can't, and then there won't be. So something's got to change.
John Stansel said Wayne is human AI.
Well, I was conceived in the back of a 56 Buick in Las Vegas in 1964. Yeah, mom and dad ran away and eloped. I think I was in the back of a car. I don't know. It might have been in the back alley. I have no idea. I wasn't there yet.
Uh-huh.
Everybody has a different version of that story. So anyway, this guy was going to record a song, recorded his song, and then all of a sudden the Disney execs call with their lawyers saying, you can't do that because we have the copyright for that. Blah, blah, blah. Well, he was dating a girl, and he was telling his girlfriend about that night, how he can't do the song because copyright lawyers, and they said, we're going to sue you. He had no idea who he was dating. The girl who he was dating, her dad was CEO of Disney at the time. So she tells his dad, he's in the living room with her dad. He sings his song, and the guy goes, ain't nobody going to buy that song. And he called the lawyers, and the copyright lawyers let him go and record that song, and the song became a hit. Right place, right time. Mine is always wrong place, wrong time.
Well, you know, day late and a dollar short.
And I'm 100 short right now.
I mean, you know, normally how it works.
All right, so contest, airplanes. It's hot. What else we got coming? We got flying coming in September.
Yeah, we got big fall fly-in coming in September. It'll be here before you know it. That's our Big Bird Warbird Classic. And we have some mighty big warplanes there, guys.
Yeah, there's some good stuff.
We have 50% airplanes showing up. We have people come from states as far away as Virginia, Michigan,
right. South Carolina, Michigan. One time Michigan.
Yeah, man. That's coming up, guys, in September. So if you're anywhere near the area and you can come by, we're going to have some great flying. We're going to have some great planes there. We also have great food. If you like to eat, we normally have barbecue chicken, hamburgers, hot dogs, French fries. Good food, cold drinks on ice. And Don't
forget.
All right, yeah, we can't forget this, guys, as you all know. This is Mastering the Art of Scale Aircraft Painting and Finishing.
I'll never do that.
Mr. Chris Wolf. Guys, if you have not gotten over there and gotten this book, you need to get it. You can get it for free. Just pay shipping and handling. And also, you can get into his membership where you get all the videos.
And that's when you get the book, when you do the video thing?
Well, you can get the book. You just pay shipping and handling.
Really?
Yeah. And then he's got another book coming out as well. And he's got the video series, guys, that you can watch at your disposal whenever you want and anytime you want. They're always there. If you're a member, you can go watch them anytime you want to. Also, he's constantly coming out with new videos. But, guys, this book really stresses a lot on airbrushing and getting into airbrushing, what paints to use, how to set up your compressor, how to set up your airbrush. So if any of you guys want to get into detailing or modeling your airplanes, imagine that. This is a great book, guys, and it's all full of full color pictures. I mean, you don't get no black and white.
Yeah, I love that B-58.
These are all color, nice, easy read, color pictures. Got good centerfold action in here.
Centerfold, huh?
Yeah. See, wow, that's nice.
That airplane's doing a nosedive the way you're holding it.
That's really cool. He showed you how to use silver tape if you want to do a plane.
That is cool, and I want that airplane.
So yeah, get over there and get yours today, guys. You can also go to his merch store, get RC Geeks t-shirts, hats, cups, mugs, hoodies, all kinds of cool stuff there. And while you're building your planes and customizing, guys, and we just like throwing plugs in for all of our sponsors that are so good to us, guys. This isn't the sales gimmick. This is just people that are good to us. This is zoomrc.net, guys. If you need servo extensions, if you need tools, if you need all kinds of things for your plane, for your cars, trucks, whatever, definitely check out zoomrc.net, guys, because Marshall over there has got some great stuff. Normally, he can get it to you in about 3 days. He sells the high voltage twisted lines for all your servo extensions. You can get the servo keepers, the safety clips that go on your servo connections. There's not much he doesn't have as far as things like that go. And he is also a small one owner mom and pop kind of place, guys, but he does great work. So zoomrc.net, Dave's RC Electronics. He does all your lighting things for your airplanes. If you're looking for something and you don't have it, you don't know what to do with it, call Dave. He'll fix you up. He'll send it out to you. Also, Sean over at Scale RC Engines. If you're building a plane, you want a radial, you want a cockpit, 3D printed, whatever, guys, he can do that for you, and he does amazing work. That's what's in the T28.
Flying Tigers.
Mr. Guy Caputo, excuse me, over at Flying Tigers RC. We love Guy. What can we say?
Yeah, I got all his stuff
Um,
holding my airplane at the bottom. I always get
telling you.
compliments from all those mounts. Everybody goes, "Wow, where'd you get those?" That plane.
Yeah, and he said if you needed any more, let him know.
Man, they're great. I
Um,
mean, I got planes over planes, and I
Yeah.
stick them up there above my F-15. I got the L-19 raised up, right, hanging.
Mhm.
And it's awesome. Never moved, not one time.
We really, Guy's been so good to us here. The wall rack system that you see over there,
Yeah.
hanging with the airplane.
God, you got a nice rack, buddy.
That is Flying Tiger, all aluminum made right here in the U.S. by veterans. I've got the transmitter tray. Wayne's got a lot of hold downs in his trailer.
Oh, they work
for his
great.
planes. They
I love
work.
them.
We've had more people that say, "Wow, I really like those." And he's only got several sets of those left, guys. So if you want some, you need some for your trailer, you need to get over to Flying Tiger RC and get you some of those now. Who
That's a
else
cool
we got?
book. I like it.
Who else we got, man?
Huh?
Who else we got?
We have
We missed anybody?
Share should be dying here before long.
We got HRB batteries, guys, and we also got Hobby King. They've been really good to us. Hope to be getting the Super Tucano soon. It's on the way.
That's right. Is it on the way?
And yes, and so
Are you sure you got confirmation?
I talked to Stuart, so yeah.
You
So
didn't let me touch it either.
I'll pass on something else to you though, man.
Yeah, that's pretty
You
fun
know.
biplane.
I mean, you know,
It
hey.
is. Price was right.
Let's see, L19 Shadow. What else? I mean, you ain't hurting none over here, man.
I got to get going
Got
on
to
the
share
yak.
the love. He's got a yak. He's got to get done sitting there. Just like I got to get these things done. We got to get the motor on the RVA. It's ready to go. Other than the motor, that's pretty much
Piece
done.
of cake.
So guys, we just appreciate all the sponsors. That are
Yes,
so
yes,
good
we
to
do.
us.
And these guys are still
And,
hanging out, and we're at the end of our.
Yes, we are, and it is right at 9:30ish hour. So we're not going to keep you guys any longer. We appreciate you for hanging out and just shooting crap with us tonight, man.
You shoot
And,
crap?
if you haven't been to Legend Hobbies YouTube channel, like and subscribe there, guys. Like them on Facebook. Like Jeff's Custom RC on Facebook. Also like Jeff's Custom RC on YouTube and subscribe to that as well. And hopefully before too terribly long, we'll be giving away an RV8 and Old Crow scheme with a 35cc
nice airplane.
engine, about a $1,500 package.
That's a lot.
And no kidding. And when we do that, we are going to do a random generator, which will randomly pick from all of the
Comes with a
subscribers.
generator?
No. Anyway, I'm gonna poke this damn file in your ear. He looks suave in my glasses, doesn't he? That's to see little parts, man, because my daggone eyes are
Aren't
getting
these like
terrible.
the CVS specials?
Yes, they are. Those are actually Lowe's. They were.
Oh, these are
$4.99.
Lowe's?
Yeah, they came from Lowe's at the register.
Oh, I was going to say, because I don't know what
And
I
they work great. So I don't wear your glasses. So, you know, that's like you wouldn't get in somebody's wheelchair and say, "Hey, man, you got bad legs." I mean, just saying.
When did that
I
happen?
mean, really. So
Joe Dirt?
anyway, guys, we're going to let you guys get out of here tonight and enjoy your evening. We thank you so much for being here. We'll see you next week right here, same time, 8:30 on Flight Club. And you guys have some good flying. And let us see those videos. Take care, guys. We'll see you later. Night.